No drop frames. Started a minute late. That's fine. I'm live. The internet can totally see me right now. And since the internet can totally see me right now, then what it means is that I'm currently streaming live on YouTube. Internet can totally. And based on, it looks like the audio's working. Video's working. No dropped frames. I will celebrate by drinking this seltzer. Good stuff. Anyways, how is everyone on this fine New Year's Eve? Now, in my case, I live in the Midwestern United States. I am on the Central Time Zone, meaning that it is currently 11. I can't look at my computer because my computer is set 2 minutes early. It is currently 11:47 p.m. Yep, 11:47. This will 11. Come on, either way. 11:48 currently, and this clock also says that it's 11:48. This is my actual. I have so many phones, just so many phones. Let's see, what phones do I have? I have the Galaxy S6, a lot of Galaxies. I have the iPhone 6s Plus, ZTE, Maven, my daily driver Galaxy Note 5, that will go back on the charger, and my trusty old if this will focus, Galaxy Note 7. So, what else do I got? Weird flex, but okay. Speaking of 2018, let all the crappy memes die out. All these garbage memes, let them go away forever. Yes, you're a tech guy. I have an S6. Someone requested that I get an S6 to do a review on, so I got an S6. I was just gonna do a review with my Note 5, since it's basically the same phone, but the S6 obviously has less RAM and all that, so I decided to get an actual S6. Plus, you know, it's kind of a historic phone in Samsung's lineup. It was the one that kind of changed the game, so I thought I'll pick one up, do a review on it, and sell it, and probably just break even, maybe get a small profit. I got a decent deal on it. I got it for like $60, I think. Yeah, $60. And it's an unlocked Galaxy S6, unbranded, not international. It's a GSM unlocked version. Only thing wrong with it is this clearly was designed for this clearly was owned by someone who didn't use a case. Nothing's cracked on it, but the sides are pretty dented, and the laminate is coming off on the top corner and a little bit on the bottom edges as well, which is a which, you know, because like the metal's like dented in, so it pushed up sections of the on the glass. Also, it is currently on Lollipop 5.0.2, and I can't get it to update. It should theoretically be on Nougat, just like my Note 5, but I can't get it to update, so it's still on 5.0.2 Lollipop. So this is still on Lollipop. But either way, even though it's still on Lollipop, which is not ideal, I will still be doing a review as is. I downloaded a newer ROM, so I might try to flash that on there with Odin. We'll see. But either way, that I'm working on a review of that. My Note 3 review I'm still working on. And I also ordered an original Galaxy Note. I got an original Galaxy Note, the original 5.3 inch, the international N7000. So the original Galaxy Note from 2011. I actually ordered a brand new one. The only thing is I ordered it from China, so it'll arrive not too soon. Literally, the delivery window was like from the 9th to like the 30th. So at the latest, it'll be here by the end of the month. and I got a really good deal on that. I got that one for I think 68 bucks. So that's a pretty good deal for a brand new one, because I didn't want to get one that was all messed up, and I thought I'd spend the extra couple bucks and get a new one. Plus I couldn't find a used one anyway on eBay. I could only find a new one, so I just bought a new one that was like old stock, and I also bought like a $1 case, so that way it doesn't end up looking like this S6. So let's read the comments. Let's see. Braden says, hi, hello. Your tech guy, happy new year. We got a Canon Vixia HF R800. That's good. Happy new year. Yay, this junk year known as 2018 is over. I agree. 2018 was such a kick in the balls. 2018 was. I mean, yeah. Looking back on it, there's a lot of terrible things that happened in 2018, but also some decent things. Some things, although those decent things are things that won't happen until 2019, so that's why I'm looking forward to 2019. Speaking of 2018, we have 8 minutes left of 2018. So 8 minutes left of 2018. 8 minutes left. Again, this is where I am. Obviously, you guys are all in different time zones, so New Year's Eve is such a drag because like everyone's celebrating at different times and it's kind of weird, you know? But in my case, 8 minutes left. So 12:40 here too. Okay, so that's another person who's okay, so a lot of you okay, no, so you're okay, that was 12:48. I read that wrong. So you guys are already in 2019. You guys are in the future. Happy New Year's, everyone. You have an you have an S6 Daily Driver ZTE Maven 3. Actually, I think that's what this is. I think this is a ZTE Maven 3. Does Wizard, does this look like your phone? I believe this is a ZTE Maven 3. If that's the case, I have your phone, and I might be getting this one. I need to is Google locked, so I need to wipe the account on that and get that one reset. This 6S Plus, I refurbished this 6S Plus. It's a rose gold. I put a new screen on it, and I'll be meeting with the person to sell this on Wednesday, I believe. I might try to do a review on it. No guarantees though. Weird flex, but okay. What Galaxy? Galaxy S6, Note 5, and Note 7. Updated to Android 7. I can't. Bleach will kill it. I just got way back in the chat. Planning to get a Samsung Galaxy. Yeah, you should. S6 is really cheap now. S7 is pretty cheap as well. Once you get to S8, it starts to be quite expensive. But and if you want to note, the notes are usually a lot more expensive. Well, not a lot more, but like, you know, when your budget's $200, then a $50 difference is a substantial amount, obviously. Dad is a J7. I had a J7 Luna Pro, J7 Luna Pro. The one that was basically like a it was like a crossbreed between a Note 7 and a 6S, and then like a Galaxy S5 all in one. Happy 2019. Not yet. It's I have so many phones I can't check the right one. 11:55. We have 5 minutes left of 2018. Don't ever get a Galaxy J. I did. It was actually a decent phone. I was gonna do a review on it, but I dropped it and shattered the screen. So, I might at some point I'll get the Galaxy the J7 Sky Pro, which is like the Luna Pro, but it's the bigger version. It's like the same size as an S7 Edge or a Note 5. Since I like the bigger phones, I don't like tiny phones. I didn't like how small the J3 was. It was about the size of like an iPhone 6 or 7 or 8. 11:55 p.m. Yeah, so you change your name back? Is that an imposter, or did you change your name back to Young? Can you run some vacuums? Dude, it's 11:55 at night. I'm not running vacuums. if I would use an iPhone, it has to be a 6S SE or higher. Yeah. 6 and below is just a big no. I mean, I could deal with a 6 Plus, but the problem is that the build quality on that is garbage, and half of them break because of the how terribly non-durable they are, because they just dent and crack, and you know, touchscreens fail all the time on those. I use this iPhone 6s Plus just for games on YouTube. I ran Abyssal 2 in the morning once. I think I actually did too. I think the day we moved into this house, I ran my Power Force. Just because we just moved in, we wanted to clean the place up while furniture wasn't down. So, and that was at like, that was in like Jesus, that was 2 a.m. 3. No, it wasn't that. It was like 11, so it wasn't that late. But yeah, that's the only time I ran a vacuum like really early in the morning that I can remember. Anyway, I'm getting a Samsung S7 hopefully. Yeah, S7's really good. I have the Note 5. The S7's actually 6 months newer than the Note 5. And the Note 7's 6 months newer than the S7. Yeah. So, because they went from Note 5 to Note 7. I keep pressing the wrong phone. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. I can't show this watch on camera very well. I need to move all these phones out of the way so I don't drop them. Seltzer. S7 is the best budget phone. S8 will be soon. Yeah, that's true. S8 will probably come down in prices once the S10 comes out, although I don't think it's going to be as much as the S7 because the S7 and the S8 are so different. Whereas the S6 and the S7 are very similar, like the S8 and the S9 are very similar, or like the S3 and the S4 are very similar. You get the idea. S8 isn't too much different than the S9, so yeah, it's good. Yeah. Have you considered doing any Nintendo Switch reviews? I would, but I don't own a Switch. I've been thinking about getting a Switch. 11:59. Oh, geez. I just don't have. I'm just not really spending money on video games right now, and I've been playing everything on my PC, and I've been having a lot of fun with that. I wouldn't really get. Although, if there was a new console that I would buy, that I would want to buy, it would be a Switch. I guess it's more of a tech stream more than a vacuum stream. Yeah, I mean it's not. It's just in general, you know. It's just a general thing. You know. But you asked me what my favorite vacuum was. Right now, the 3522-5. I'm still trying to get a that Power Glide, which is a pain because the Power Glide is still with John Phantom Vacuums 2's brother, because he's the one who he has it boxed up and ready to ship. But I just. Oh shit. Oh, it's 2019. There are the fireworks. Which, by the way, certain fireworks are illegal in Illinois that weren't in Missouri, which is really annoying because I used to live in Missouri. But a lot of the fireworks that I used to love shooting off in Missouri are illegal here, which is really stupid. I don't know why that is. I'm about to take a break from YouTube because I'm focusing on bigger things. That's good. I mean, iOS 6 icons and charging sounds. Oh, yeah. The skeuomorphic design. That was really cool. I kind of want to... For some reason, I have the sudden desire to load up Windows Vista. You guys want to see that? See me just screw around with Windows Vista? That'd be pretty cool.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. 2019.
Yeah.
You're the fireworks. You seem tired.
Yeah, well,
you got woken up by all the fireworks?
Yeah.
Are you going to crash or are you going to stay up a little bit?
No, I get up and go to work. So.
All right. Well, enjoy.
Have a good day.
Happy 2019.
You too.
Yeah. I'm going to celebrate... oh, jeez, that's a lot of fireworks. Celebrate 2019 by opening up a knockoff cherry soda. Yes. And let's pour one out for the success of 2019. notice with beer they call this head, which is weird. But the foam, you gotta have the foam. Yes. What are you guys drinking? You guys, grab a drink with me. Let's do a cheers for 2019. Come on, everyone. Everyone. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute. Go grab yourselves a drink. We're gonna do a cheers, okay? Drinking Sprite? Nice. I can cheers to that. Is that your dad? Yes, that was my dad. I'm gonna pop out the chat. This is so annoying trying to... Or just put this front and center. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's so much better. Now the chat's the full screen. But yeah. iOS 6 was really good. I love the old design of iOS 6. Man, what I would kill to have... My favorite iPhone of all time is the 6S Plus. Not this one. I mean, rose gold is my second favorite color. But my first favorite is space gray because I love dark gray and I love how that one has the black screen. So my favorite iPhone ever would be a space gray 6S Plus running iOS 6. I know that's not possible, but if it was, that would be really cool. If I could somehow get my hand, like, that would be really cool. Like, to imagine iOS 6 on a Plus iPhone, that'd be really cool. But yeah, so anyways, you're getting a 3522 and a Dirt Devil Vision. That's nice. I used to have a Dirt Devil Vision. I haven't seen Windows Vista since 2012. Yeah, I have virtual machines with every version of Windows. Windows 98, XP, Vista. If you saw my Windows 98 stream, you know that. So if there's one you want to check out, let me know. Remember Valley Gene? Oh, that name makes me cringe. Oh god. I don't even remember what that dude did. I just remember he was a dick. I think I blocked him a while ago. I don't even remember. People are shooting guns here. Yeah. You're going to get that, especially in the Rust Belt right around here. All the red states, you're going to be getting a lot of people shooting stuff. It was a little bit more prominent in Missouri, I think, where people were shooting, which is a terrible idea. And hey, let's shoot bullets up in the air so they can fall down and hit people. It's a really dumb idea, but whatever. Best color equals black. Oh, you're talking about like like jet black or like matte black, like for the iPhone 7, or black. I like iPhone. I still have and use XP. XP is fantastic. My grandpa on my dad's side is Dirt Devil Vision. He gave it to his friend. I use Windows 10. iMac is better. I wish iOS 13 would get a classic mode. That should have... Oh, that would be really cool. You know, I've actually been requesting that Microsoft do that as like a farewell to the Xbox 360. Where as like a final firmware update for the 360 will let you choose between the different dashboards. So if you wanted the Blades, the NXE, the Kinect, and the Metro, you could choose between all those different versions. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? Remembers, oh, the OS mockups, yeah. No, I do not play Roblox. I tried Minecraft, didn't like it. I haven't played, I still have yet to play Fortnite. Everyone, I know, yeah, crucify me. I still have not bothered to play Fortnite. I just haven't been playing games. And literally the only two games I have on my computer is GTA 4 and 5. And on a rose gold phone case, yeah. There's a big ass explosion outside. Speaking of explosions, I got the Galaxy Note 7. If this will focus, you can see that. I actually have two of them. I have a black one in the box. And I'm ordering a blue coral one that's actually working, because this one's a fake one. This isn't like a real Note 7. But I'm gonna order a real one at some point so I can do a review on that. So yes, I'm going to be doing a review of the Galaxy Note 7, like with a real functioning recalled Note 7. I'm probably going to replace the battery in it though, just so I don't have any problems with it. Because I know a place where I can source replacement batteries for Note 7s. CleanView Helix does not have headlights. Well, it depends on which one. Most of the CleanView Helixes do have headlights. It was just the latest versions of the CleanView Helix before it was discontinued where Bissell cheaped out and blacked out the headlight. Because there's even a spot for the headlight, they just put a blank bracket on it. Just like they did with the original Power Force baglesses that didn't have a headlight. Where before they molded it, they just had a black plate over where the headlight was. Like just a blank in place. Remember my Windows mockups? They were trash. I actually liked some of them. Like, there were some of them that I actually really enjoyed. There were some of them that were just kind of cringy. Like, I remember the Note 7 one you did. The Windows Note 7. I was like, oh, that's really dumb. But there were plenty of others where I was like, oh, that's really cool. So, I kind of like Minecraft. That's okay. That's like one way to come out. I kind of like Minecraft. I play older Call of Duty and GTA 5. Is that just the 8-year-old? It's just the 8-year-old kid community ruined it. Yeah, same thing with GTA. I played a while ago. One of my friends gave me an Xbox Live code, so I tried to use it on my 360. I used it on my 360, and I loaded up like every Call of Duty I have, which is almost every Call of Duty. Call of Duty 4 was the only one where I get like a legit lobby in. Black Ops 2. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops... Which ones did I tried basically all of them that I had on 360. And literally, it was all modders. It was all mods. Like, people, like, advertising their mods, like, hacking the servers. I couldn't play a legit game. And it was the same way with GTA 5. I could not get a legit lobby going in GTA 5 or in Call of Duty. It's like a legit game. Nothing happened. It was all mod, all messed up, trash, unplayable. You know, just spamming with garbage. Maps just going all over the place. It was a nightmare. And then my last hope was GTA 4. Because I loved playing GTA 4 and I couldn't get a lobby going. I don't know if they shut down the servers. But in GTA 4 I couldn't get a lobby. So I gave up on playing online. I haven't even bothered with on my PC, even though I can play online for free, which is one thing I love about PC gaming. I can play online for free. I don't need to pay anyone, which is fantastic. But yeah, CleanView Helixes, most of them have a headlight. COD 4 2007. It was COD 1, COD 2, COD 3, COD 4, Modern Warfare, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Ghosts, Advanced Warfare. Was it Infinite Warfare, then Black Ops? No, it was Black Ops 3, then Infinite Warfare, and then World War 2, I think. And then now it's Black Ops 4? I think that's correct. Something like, yeah, I think that's right. I lost track of I stopped playing Call of Duty after Black Ops 3. I even really liked Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. People didn't like those. I really loved those games, and Black Ops 3. No joke on PS3. Got into GTA 4 Liberty City Stories lobby about a month ago. I haven't tried Liberty City Stories. Wait a minute. GTA 4 Liberty City Stories? I thought Liberty City Stories was a separate game. Yeah, there's Liberty City Stories and there's Vice City Stories, I think. Yeah. I still have my 4GB Xbox 360 Slim. I finally retired my trusty old white first gen, well, not first gen, but first design 360. It's a Jasper motherboard, so it's one that doesn't red ring. But it's I retired that a little bit ago, and I have the Halo 4 Special Edition 360 with a 320 gig hard drive in it. And that's the only reason I upgraded, just because I needed more space. I didn't really need the Slim particularly. I actually prefer the older design. But, you know, I just needed more space. And the old hard drives are only available in up to 250 gigs. And at that point, buying one of those drives was about half the price of just buying a new Xbox. So I just said, screw it. I just bought a new Xbox with a bigger hard drive already in it, you know? My original Xbox 360 needs to just die. I've gotten Red Ring of Death so many times. Yeah, yeah, those things are, yeah. Mine never read, well, the current one I have never red ringed. It depends on which version you get. If you get the old 360 that was made right before the Slim came out, where they actually fixed it, then yeah, you won't have any problems with it. But if you got like one of the first few, like one that came out the first few years it was on the market, you're gonna have problems. Like if you had a 360 that was from 2005, 2006, or 2007, or maybe part of 2008, then you were screwed. If you got one that was made in 2008 or 2009, or maybe really, really late 2007, then you're good, and you probably won't have a problem with it. That's like the English way of saying it. There's different motherboards and stuff. Like there's, for the original 360, basically there's a very easy way to figure out based on the power supply, because they're different power supplies even throughout the different fat 360s. So, but you can use that to determine the motherboard and whether or not it has HDMI. So that with the power supply, you can determine what motherboard you have. So there's Xenon. Xenon is the very first 360. Didn't have HDMI. Huge ass power brick, weighed 40 pounds. That one this one with the 54% failure rate. I'm not joking. 54% failure rate. That's the one where they had to do the warranty repairs, the recalls, all that crap. So, and that's the one they manufactured from November 2005 to I think they finally cut that motherboard variant in like early 2007, something like that. Yeah, early 2007. So, and then that was replaced with the Zephyr board, or Zephyr board, which is the same basic board. The only difference is it has HDMI. So the early Xbox 360 Elites were Zephyr boards. So even though you bought a $400 console, it would still red ring. So early 2007, because the Elite came out April 2007, those boards were Zephyrs, so they still had the 54% failure rate. The Zephyrs did have a larger heatsink than the early Xenon, so they were slightly better. I would guess the failure rates of those jumped up to about, instead of being 54%, I would guess they jumped down to about 40% would be my guess. Still way too much, obviously. Then you had the Falcon board. The Falcon board is the one where it really started to where it really improved the reliability. Those boards, I believe, only failed about 5% of the time, so drastic increase. So those, if you had a Falcon board, I know plenty of people with Falcon systems, and they're still working to this day. My brother, who sold me his Xbox, and then my mom kept it with her, and then now he has it again, even though I paid for it. So it's my Xbox, but he has it. Same thing with my Dyson. My Dyson DC-14 as well. I paid for that. He borrowed it, never gave it back. Now he doesn't want to give it to me because he needs a vacuum, even though I can literally give him another vacuum, or just so in total with both those, that's like what, $300 worth of stuff that I paid for that he has. I'm not really worried about it though, because he's still getting use out of both those things, and he's cool, so whatever. But it's still really freaking annoying. But either way, sorry about that tangent. But yeah, so then the Falcon boards dramatically increase the reliability. Those got smaller power supplies. They used less power. They were more efficient. Then there's the Opus, which is just a Falcon without HDMI, kind of pointless, but those were basically sent whenever Microsoft ran out of Xenon boards, so they're like refurbished Falcon boards that are designed to fit in the Xenon chassis, so they can't have HDMI, obviously. And then there's I'm not Yeah. I'm not approving your comments with just spam of food. For some reason, Caleb's went through, but NYC's got blocked. I don't know why. But yeah, so... And then the Jasper board, which is the one that my Xbox is, that one brought the failure rate down to like 2% or 1%, like not even 1%, like 0.01%. So those are the best boards. Those ones were made late 2008 to, jeez, was it 2010 or 2009? No, yeah. So from late 2008 to, I believe, mid 2010. Yeah, mid 2010, because that's when the Slims came out. So basically, from late 2008 to the rest of the life of the Fat 360s, if yours is manufactured from then you're good. Can you date my Xbox 360? Well, I mean, I don't know when yours is manufactured. It literally says on the back when it was manufactured. It says manufacture date, and then it says, you know, blank blank 2000 whatever. So it'll tell you right on the back, above the AV port. It'll just have a sticker with the serial number and the manufacture date. So just tell me the manufacture date, and I'll tell you, and whether or not it has HDMI, and I'll tell you what motherboard it is. Somebody say it, please. Say what? Why do you want people to say that? Fuck off, James. No one wants you here. Are you happy? Are you gonna crop that out, or are you gonna, you know, cut that from the video and then send it to someone? Apparently James, whoever that is. I can do it again. Fuck off, James. No one wants you here. I actually have a good friend named James. Well, one of my friends in Discord made me think that he was him, and like went on this big spiel about how, oh yeah, that one girl, she just completely treated me terrible, so now I'm gay. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, sorry to hear that, man, you know. You doing all right? Do you need a hug or something? And he's like, no, actually, I'm some other dude that you've never heard of before, that you don't recognize at all. I'm not talking, you know. I was just messing with James, not like that. I haven't talked to him in so long. And I'm like, that was weird, but okay. The date for mine is 2008. Yes. Okay. So yours is manufactured August 29, 2008. So yours is... yours could still be old stock of a Falcon. I'm assuming yours has HDMI, right? Then yeah, I'm sure it has HDMI if it's 2008. So yeah, yours might be a Falcon, but it's probably a... Well, that's kind of during the transition point. So it could be either a Falcon or a Jasper. It just kind of depends. I would guess... I guess it's probably a Falcon. It's... Well, if it's gotten Red Ring of Death, it's definitely a Falcon. I mean, a Jasper can get a Red Ring of Death, but I've never seen one ever. So yours was probably a Falcon, because the Falcons do still get Red Ring of Death, just not nearly as often as the Xenons and the Zephyrs were. Kind of like, it'd be kind of doing probably what yours did, where after 10 years or however long, it would finally start to die a little bit, and then like Red Ring once in a while. You really had no idea my name was James? Apparently not. So then why did you, if that's your name, why did you want me to tell you to F off? Why would you want that? Whatever. I guess I can't really complain about that. White or black? White. Is it an arcade or no? If it's 2008 and it's white, it's probably has the white disc tray, so it's probably an arcade, because I think they already discontinued the Pro at that point. So they just had the arcade and the Elite, I believe. So I would assume that yours has the white disc tray instead of the chrome one or silver one. Mario or Sonic? Mario. Yeah, Mario. I still love Sonic, though. Sonic's pretty good. My back is really hurting for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because I've been slouching. Probably because I'm not used to staying up this way. My back is trying to kill me from the inside out. Didn't you hate Sonic? I never hated Sonic. GTA fan. Most white 360s have Red Ring of Death. Well, no, it's not that. It depends on when it was manufactured. The color, I mean, obviously the color has nothing to do with it. But it is true that, you know, since there are more white fat 360s out there, or just more white 360s, or yeah, more fat white 360s, then yes, that means that statistically they are more likely to have Red Ring of Death. You know, just like there are more white people, you know, but that doesn't mean that, you know, that they die more often because there's just more of them. Apologies for almost making it political, but you know what I mean. You know, if you have more of something, then it's more likely to have problems. That's my point. More soda. Is it bad that I'm drinking knockoff Coke out of a Coke glass? Is that kind of sacrilegious? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to do the cheers. So, raise your drinks. Cheers. I don't hate Sonic. Your cover to the disc tray is silver, then behind that little plate is just gray that you put the disc on. Yeah, so you have a Falcon Xbox 360 Pro. You need the Bissell Cleanview Bagless Power Track Deluxe Elevator. I mean, everything you said all the way up until elevator is a real thing. So, I don't know what the elevator edition is. That sounds like isn't that an Oric? Yeah, because I had the elevate. Is it elevate? Elevate, command, and conquer? Yeah, I think that's right. Something like that. Galaxy Note 9, best phone in 2018, hands down. Yes. I find it funny how, like, a year ago you were saying, like, the notes suck because the S Pen's retarded and I hate the S Pen. It's so terrible because the notes suck. Get a Galaxy S. And now you've actually gotten much more logical and you're like, yeah, the Note 9 is the best phone of 2018. So I'm really glad that you've gained a lot of intelligence. Mate 20 Pro is, man, the Mate 20 Pro looks so cool. I do have a friend who got a Note 9 quite a while ago, so I would, like, you know, look at his phone and stuff, and he had the blue one, which is the color I really want, with the goldish yellow S Pen. Well, it's mainly yellow, but you know, it's a lot like the Note 7 where it has the blue and gold color scheme. Only the Note 9 has a much darker blue and a much lighter gold, and the gold is only on the S Pen instead of the entire frame like it was on the Note 7. I have a Slim 360. I really like your phone reviews. That's cool. There's a lot more phone reviews. A review of the S6, review of the Note 3. I've been working on that Note 3 review since April, so I don't like saying that because it builds up expectations, but I just couldn't find the right groove with it. But I've put a lot of work into it, and I'm still not done with it. I'm like 75% through it, so I really want to. I was hoping to get that done. Like, first, my goal is to get it done by Halloween. Then I was saying, okay, I'll get it done by Thanksgiving. Then I said I'll get it done on Christmas, and then I said New Year's, and now I'm still haven't gotten it done. Stuff changed in 2018, my boy. Oh boy. I'm not your boy, but whatever. Where did Caleb go? I don't know. He just disappeared. I have 50 Bissels. Wow. James, take a guess. I have every Bissell ever made. That's hard. That's kind of hard to believe. I have 40 vacs and at least 20 are Bissell. If I never got rid of a vacuum that I had ever gotten, I probably have like a good 90 or so. Lot of cringy memories when I was 11 and 12. Jeez, how old are you now? But, okay, Caleb's still here. Why did your 352 in your first video have a sign on the front that said AKA the Bee Killer? That's... Wow. Ooh, that's an interesting story. I finally took that sign off there a while. That is an interesting story. Because that 3522-5, that's the one I've had for the longest time. My friend Ghost from the Ghost vs. Josh series, which, by the way, I'll be redoing those videos, like remastering them this year. So and like deleting the original ones and re-uploading them. But yeah, so Ghost, the first time Ghost and I hung out, we hung out at my place, I think. Well, the first time he hung out at my place, back in Missouri. There was one point, now at least we were at the time, I don't know if we still are, I know I am, but we were deathly terrified of bees and wasps. And when we were in my room playing, I think we were playing Left 4 Dead, right? We were playing Left 4 Dead on my Xbox, and we heard a buzzing sound, and we looked up in the corner of the room, and there was a bee. It might have been a wasp. It was one of the two. But yeah, so this bee was up in the corner of the room. We were both like, oh my god, what? And keep in mind, this was like 2014, I think. Yeah, because we met in like 2014, I think. So we're both about 14, maybe 13. I don't know. 13, 14. Maybe 15. No, yeah, 13, 14, somewhere around there. I think 14. So we're both 14. And this bee was up in the corner, and the power force was right there in my room, because I kept it in my room, because I had other vacuums and stuff, but those I kept out in the hallway, or not hallway, but like this middle section, like the way my old house was. You went up the stairs, my room was right here, my sister's room was over here, and there was like a middle section. So the rest of my vacuums were in the middle section. My room had the power force in it. So I was like, I looked at the vacuum and I was like, dude, I think I have a solution. And he's like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm like, yeah. He's like, plug that fucker in now. So we plug in the vacuum, and we're both like I put the extensions on it, on the power force, and we're both like huddled behind the vacuum, like pointing the wand towards the corner where the bee was. And so one of us turns it on, and then like, I think I'm the one who got closer to it, because I was like holding the wand. He was like clutching the vacuum. And so then eventually we sucked it up, and we were like, oh my god, that's great. And so then I'm like shaking the hose, making sure that it was actually in the bag. And then I, put the hose down and everything, so that way it didn't want to like try to fly out. And I think I then vacuumed the carpet a little bit, so if it did suck anything else up, it would like cover the bee in the bag and all that. And so then after that, we were like, oh, thank God we solved it. And, we got it out of here. And so then the day after he left, I wrote on that sign, and I stuck it on the vacuum. And it was on there for years. So, again, I was 14 then, and the sign was still on there when I made that video just a few months back. So that sign was on the back door of that vacuum for about 4 years. And I just, a little over 4 years. And I just finally took that sign off of it, because it was worn down. It was leaving residue, the tape was leaving residue on the back door, so I just took it off, and I said, I remember it, plus now I have this video of it saying that. So that's the story behind why the 3522-5 was named the Bee Killer. And I'm hoping it was a wasp in retrospect, because obviously bees are really extinct, and they make honey, and they're fantastic, because I love honey. Honey's so good. But wasps, they're assholes. Kill all the wasps. So I'm going to guess it was actually a wasp, but I called it the Bee Killer. That's just what I called it. So that's why it said the Bee Killer. I didn't brief for like a solid 3 minutes there, did I? I have every edition of the Bissell Clean Bee Power Track. That's nice. The Bissell won't stand up. It probably needs a new handle release pedal. You can find those on eBay. It's funny how people think how it's fine to have a roasting bill. Oh, you're talking about the iPhone XR. Yeah. I don't know. The Galaxy Note 3 from 2013 has a better screen than the 10R. I don't know. I don't know. 10R still looks like a good phone. The 10R is the only one that I haven't seen out in the wild yet. Well, I mean, I've seen one, but I haven't like held one or anything. I have looked at the. I do have some friends who have the 10s Max. I don't know about the 10s because I honestly can't tell the difference between the 10 and the 10s, and there's not really a difference. But one of my friends, what's her name? Either way, she just got a 10s Max, gold one and everything, just a couple weeks ago. And and she previously had an iPhone 10, but she dropped it like 400,000 times, so it got the green line on the screen, kind of like the S7 Edges used to do with the pink line. So it got a green line through the screen that she kept dropping it. I don't think it ever cracked, but the OLED started going out. It's like it started blacking out pixels, and it started getting more green lines, and eventually she was just like, "Oh fuck this," and she just threw it out. Or I don't know what she did with it, but either way, she stopped using it and she bought a 10s Max, and the 10s Max is actually pretty cool. iPhone 10, 10R. The one thing the 10R does have for it is durability. Actually, there's a few things the 10R does have over the 10 series. Is that availability of parts, because the LCD screens are really cheap and easy to replace, whereas the OLEDs are a pain in the ass to service. So you have repairability, durability, because the thicker frame with the aluminum, you don't have to worry about it scratching as much as the stainless steel, plus the glass is tougher. Price, obviously, and color choices as well, which I love. That blue color, product red, is fantastic. That coral color is also pretty nice. What else does the 10R do? That's about it as far as advantages the 10R has. Oh, and battery life. I've heard the battery life on the 10R is really good. S9 is cheaper than the 10R and has a better display and some more aspect. Yeah, that's true. The 10R is kind of going against the S9, which is kind of stupid because it's like there's no comparison. But in terms of price, yeah. The 10R costs more than my Note 5 did when it was new. Like, that's pathetic. Note 5 is infinitely a better phone, even though right now you can get a Note 5 for like $200. The 10R will be faster, and that's about it. I have to go to bed soon anyways. Alright, NYC, once you do, or James. Your name's James, right? You said? Either way. Once you do go to bed, say, well, I agree with the color selection. Yeah. That blue 10R is freaking gorgeous. I entered a lot of iPhone 10R giveaways, didn't win a single one. I would have loved to have a 10R just to... Sorry, I was just completely paused at what Rohan said. Are you joking, or do you have like a fetish or something that I don't want to know about? I coughed up a chicken bone. Kind of like my dog did like 10 years ago before she died. Black or blue or red? Blue, hands down. I mean, black is nice, but it's black, you know. It's just the safe bet, you know. But you said black, blue, or red. In order: blue, red, black. Even though I might like the black better than the red, because I think the red might be a little bit too red, if that makes sense, because my color scheme is black and blue, and black blends in more. But the thing that pushes it over the edge is the fact that it's product red. If it wasn't a product red, I would probably go black then red, but it's product red. So, you know, if you buy a product red 10R, you're going towards AIDS research, which is fantastic because AIDS is fucking stupid. And so I would love to help out with that and help cure that and everything, you know, because it's just a terrible thing, and I would love to help to work towards curing it. So that's what pushes it over the edge for me as far as red goes. But blue is still my favorite, just because that baby blue is so fantastic. It reminds me of the Note 7, which funny because they had the coral color, which like the coral blue Note 7. So I wonder if they had the coral. I wonder if you could do like a mod where you could make a coral blue 10R, where you took the coral frame and then the blue back, and made it just like the Note 7, where it was blue and then coral around the frame. Although the blue was, or the Note 7 was more like a rose gold around the frame. Which, not just the Note 7, the S7 Edge also came out in that blue coral color. Technically, so did the S8, but it's not a true blue coral because the frame isn't gold. The frame's just blue, so it's just blue. It's not coral blue. Orange for Tails, green for Luigi. See, that's the thing. The thing I don't understand about the 10R is, like, they had coral and they had yellow. I don't know who wants a yellow phone, but green? Come on. No green? Really? No green? Like, a lot of people really like green. Could you imagine, like a really nice dark green 10R? That'd look really good. So I think instead of having the coral and the yellow, they should have had green and maybe an actual orange. Because that coral is kind of orange, but not quite. Maybe they could have had an actual orange. Or maybe a purple. Why not purple? That'd look good. How about, yeah, so instead of the yellow and the coral, why not green and purple? Or I don't know, another color. I know definitely green. Oh, yes, the S6 Edge. Emerald green. I forgot about that. That is so... Yeah. Blue-green. Yeah. That's kind of what the emerald green S6 Edge was. It was kind of like a greenish blue. There was also the blue topaz. Topaz from the S6. The regular S6 was in that blue topaz color, which is similar to what the Note 7's coral blue ended up being, only the S6 had a silver frame instead of a gold one. So, but yeah, I know there's a lot of, you know, I don't know, they could have just made a gold 10R, but I can see why they didn't want to do that, because they wanted that to be like the exclusive color for the 10S. But yeah. That solves that problem. Anyways, yeah, so topaz blue. It's a good color. The Note 7 that I will be buying soon for the review is coral blue, because honestly, if you're not buying the coral blue, what's the point of buying a Note 7? Like, that's just the color to get. I like the bluish black color a lot from the S6 Note 5. I kind of do. With the Note 5, I really wanted the silver, because for the Note 5, the silver titanium was my favorite color, and I couldn't get that in the States. Eventually, whenever I'm not using the Note 5 as my daily driver anymore, and I want to get a Note 5 for the collection, I will be getting silver titanium, because that's the color I really wanted. So basically, for all of the colors that I want to get, is the original Note's going to be black, the Note 3 is going to be black, Note 2 might be white. I might get a white, just because I don't have a white phone. I do think the Note 2 does look nice in white, but the silver Note 2 is also pretty nice. Because there isn't really a black Note 2. It's like a dark silver. And Note 4, the Note 4 one I did for the review is white, but for the Note 4 I want to get for the collection, I want it to be gold, because that gold Note 4 is, I think that's the best gold that Samsung ever made as far as color-wise. Also, good night. Good night. Happy New Year. My nose is itching. I don't know why. I feel like I just snorted a line of fiberglass. But the blackish black looks better. You mean the bluish black? The black sapphire? That's what it's called. Black sapphire. Black sapphire. Sapphire. But yeah, it's black sapphire. I feel like someone just punched me in the nose. Did someone punch you in the nose? Because that could be it. Check my phone. Oh, one of my friends is streaming. Let's see. S5, ew. I actually like... My friend, she actually has an S5, and she cracked her back panel, like it started chipping. So I bought her the blue back for the S5, and wow, that looks really good. The blue S5 looks really good. See, they had a blue S5 and a blue S6. Excuse me, S6, but not a blue Note 4. Why? Could you imagine like the blue that the S5 had on the Note 4? That would look so good. And with the aluminum frame on the Note 4 and the paint, the sides were painted blue, that would look so good. They didn't do that. Why? But the gold is still the best option for the Note 4. For the Note 4, everyone just likes black or white, but that's so boring. The gold Note 4 looks really good. Note Edge, obviously your only option is white or black, so I'd get black, like the one I had. Note 5, silver's the best one. Note 7, coral blue, coral blue, coral blue. Blue coral for the Note 7. Best color. Yeah. And for the Note 8, I would also say blue, just like the 7 and the 9, because Note 9 also ocean blue, because that S Pen. But Note 8 is the only one where I'd maybe not do the blue, and maybe consider doing the midnight black, just because like that pitch black, you know, and it has the shiny sides. It does look really good. So Note 8 is the only Note 8 and the Note 8 and the Note 2 are the only ones where I'm kind of debating on the colors, on which one's my favorite, if that makes sense. Because Note 2, I could go either white or gray, and then Note 8 either blue or black. You know, I'd be fine with either one on either of those phones. But every other Note in the line, I have a defined color that's my favorite. Paint Sprite? What? I saw a pigeon get hit by a subway train. Not a bad phone, but the S5 is ugly. I don't think it's ugly. I like the S5. I think the S3 does look kind of ugly because like the way the home, like the HTC, is it the U Ultra? Reminded me of the S3 where the buttons are like really low on the chassis, because the S3 has that where there's like a big gap between the buttons and the screen. I actually got an S3 for my friend because I tried to fix her like cheapo LG phone, and the eBay seller sent me the wrong screen. And I couldn't get a replacement screen for it, so I just bought her an S3. But she seems happy with that. So it sucks I couldn't recover her files, but I got her a new phone at least. And her phone was already broken before she asked me to fix it, so it's not like I broke her phone. Nothing is worse than the Pixel 3 XL when it comes to the design. Even the Pixel 3 XL I'm kind of growing to. I have yet to see one in real life. My cousin, he's owned every Pixel. I mean, there's only 3 of them, but he got the first Pixel the day it came out. He got the second Pixel like the day it came out, but he saw the Pixel 3 and he's like, no, because he only buys the XL. So he saw the Pixel 3 XL, the Pixel 3 XL, and he was like, no. So he still has his Pixel 2 XL. Gotta go, bye. Oh, so you're leaving too? Oh well, bye. Bye. Is anyone else still in this chat? I do have 6 people watching. Is anyone still here? Crap, go back to the dashboard. I'm never leaving, I'm staying. I do have 5 people watching, but just not not commenting. So they're basically just watching me watch nothing. How sad is that? I'm gonna... Do I have any of my Coke left? No, it's the last bit of my Coke. I got some, well, I got a new, for Christmas I got a new watch. Well, I mean, I got money and I used the money to buy a new watch. I also got these socks. These are very nice. They smell socktastic. Anyways, these are clean. Anyways, but yeah. In this camera, my neck looks like really pale, but then my head looks like much darker. So it doesn't look right. I like brush my hair in like a really half-assed way right now, so it looks like I'm wearing a helmet. You can see my hairline. Ugh, my hair is. I need to get a haircut. I need to get a haircut really badly. Although I actually do like. That's the thing. I actually do really like the length of my hair right now. I think it's actually perfect. I just need to just do something with it, as far as styling it or something. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Is there? Not really sure there's anything else to talk about. My back is really killing me. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for our videos tomorrow. I'll probably release a cover. Another Shine Down cover. I'm basically working on covering their entire first record. I'll also probably start working on original music more, just because I know Intimate got some good feedback, and I probably should put more of my own stuff out there, but at the same time, I'm just kind of burned out right now on just stuff in general. But anyways, maybe I should, it's 12:51. I've been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes. But you know what, I think I'm gonna cut it. Anyway, guys, this was Intelitech Studios with my New Year's 2019 stream. I guess I'll finish up with my New Year's resolution, I guess. As far as my New Year's resolutions go, I have a few. First, get my driver's license, because I'm literally 18 and I still don't have my driver's license yet. That's really sad. Get some type of job that is stable and steady and be able to get to it. Something consistent that I can hopefully get just a more consistent income from. Get college. I'll basically finish up my last semester of school. Get college up and running. Improve my relationships with just people, I'm not saying I have bad relationships with people, just strengthen them, build the foundations for the future with all my relationships. Make sure those could maintain improvements. Fourth resolution, to try to be more positive. Look forward to 2019. I think 2019 is gonna be my year. So, I'm gonna really look forward to it. Try to kick out some positive vibes, make some improvements, improve myself, become a better person. Not that I'm a bad person, but you can always improve yourself. And just, want to try to work on my organization skills, getting things done. As far as motivation, I want to try to be more motivated. Way to motivate myself a little bit more. So that was 4 things. I guess the other things I say could be a fifth thing, but I don't know. Either way, a lot of stuff I want to do for 2019. So, anyway, guys, this is Intelitech Studios signing out. It's 12:51 on January 1st, 2019, Central Time. And I will see you guys in the next stream. I'm actually kind of tired, and my back hurts. I really gotta do something about that. So, I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace. By the way, demos going up soon. Lots of different machines. Covers going up soon. Working on a lot of stuff. Shine Down songs from their first record. A lot of songs from their first record. Maybe some others sprinkled in as well. I believe tomorrow I'll probably release No More Love. A cover of the Shine Down song, No More Love. So I think that'll be the next one. Then probably, I don't know, maybe 45. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Anyway, guys, Intelitech Studios signing out. See you guys in the next video. Welcome to 2019. It's going to be a good year. I'm repeating myself. See you guys later.